Thanks for joining us. I'm Vince Petrano.
And I'm Susan Kim. A salmonella outbreak in Kenosha could spark a lawsuit. The health department shut down the meat section of Supermercado Los Corrales after 24 people got sick. Several people who fell ill have retained an attorney. A possible power shift for some MPS schools. A few could eventually be placed under new management.
Overnight, lawmakers on the State Budget Writing Committee voted 12-4 to shift a few failing schools away from control of MPS. Those schools would then get new management, and the Milwaukee County Executive would appoint the commissioner. Democrats say it would hurt public schools. Republicans claim the turnaround program shakes up the status quo.
I'm not going to stop trying. And you shouldn't stop trying, because the kids are in a tight spot. They're killing each other out there. Majority of them can't read. Reform is what we need.
If you do something that is divisive, toxic, is not inclusive, you know what? People won't come. Never.
The plan will still need to pass the full Assembly and Senate, as well as be signed by Governor Scott Walker.
More local news now. The Red Cross is assisting 36 people after an apartment fire in Washington County. Crews were called to the 16-unit apartment building in West Bend at about 8:45 last night. The fire department says the flames started in the basement and then went through the first floor. No one was hurt, and the cause is under investigation.
Milwaukee police investigating a suspicious fire at a corner store. Flames broke out 24th and Hopkins about 10:30 last night. Police report the building was destroyed, and it is still under investigation.
The push for a new downtown Milwaukee arena gets visual today.
You're going to see billboards going up around town. They line up with the final days of budget considerations at the state level. The commercial real estate company is behind the billboards.
It was another cold start this morning with temperatures in the 30s. Could have even seen some patchy frost in some areas. And in fact, Sheboygan below the freezing mark at 30 degrees, 34 in Kenosha, also Waukesha, 35 Beaver Dam, and 37 for the low here in Milwaukee. Have a mixture of sun and clouds so far this morning as we have this storm system off to the west of us. It is starting to make its way to the southeast, and it'll stay mainly to the south. Could see a few light rain showers right along the state line, but for the most part, we stay dry today. The northern half of the state see sunshine. Not the case yesterday when they saw snow up in Park Falls. A little dusting there, but it quickly melted, but still May 19th and it was snowing. This morning they were in the mid-20s. There's that cloud cover I was talking about. Also seeing some sunshine. 37 degrees in Port. North wind is at 5. Out to Waukesha we go, enjoying blue sky, but there's also quite a bit of cloud cover, so there will be that mixture of sun and clouds throughout the day. 37 degrees this morning with light northwesterly winds. The winds will stay light today, but it's going to be off the lake. The temperatures around the area are in the upper 30s to lower 40s as of 7 o'clock, and we're going to warm up into around the 50-degree mark by noon. But with the wind coming off the water very lightly, in fact, less than 10 miles per hour now and throughout the day, temperatures will struggle to get out of the 40s at the lakefront. 50 in Saukville, 53 here in Milwaukee, also in Waukesha and West Bend, 55 Watertown and Beaver Dam, and where the clouds will be a little thicker and they could see a little bit of rain. Janesville and Lake Geneva will be only in the upper 40s throughout the afternoon. So we have the high pressure to the north. That's what's going to help keep most of this storm system to the south of us, but we do get that little bit of light rain right along the state line into the south, and mostly cloudy conditions and a light easterly breeze. Then for tonight, we'll gradually clear out. We'll see plenty of sunshine for your Thursday, but watch what happens late Thursday evening. As the front pushes through, could see an isolated pop-up shower, but the air is pretty dry, so most of us won't even see a drop of rain. Behind that, temperatures in the inland areas staying around 70, but it will be a little bit cooler along the lakefront with a northeasterly wind developing behind the storm system. Tomorrow looks great. Plenty of sunshine, a westerly wind at 10 to 15. How about temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees? It'll be fantastic. But as I mentioned, it gets a little cooler for Friday as that northeasterly wind does develop. Your forecast for today, mostly cloudy and still chilly, more like a fall day. 57 degrees here in Milwaukee, upper 40s at the lakefront, and trying to get into the upper 50s in the inland areas. For tonight, gradual clearing. It'll drop down to around 43 degrees. Inland areas will be in the upper 30s with a light wind. The winds will be out of the west tomorrow at 10 to 15, so no lake breeze. Highs near 70 degrees. They won't get that light northeast wind on Friday. 58 here in Milwaukee, still 70 inland. Saturday looks great. Plenty of sunshine. Plan accordingly for your holiday weekend because Sunday, cloudy and rain and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. Also on Monday, it's going to be dreary Sunday and Monday, but at least those temperatures in the 60s and 70s.